Tracy, the Sacred CEO here. Are you ready to get married? Are you ready to say I do? Or are you thinking about saying I do? Or are you in the thick of your marriage and trying to figure out what the hell is going on? Well, I'm going to give you the top 3 reasons for divorce. Let's get into it. If someone would have told me I was getting a divorce at age 56, leaving my home and my business, I would have told them they was a lie and the truth ain't in it. Well, this is my divorce story. Tracy, the Sacred CEO here, and welcome to another episode of Life After Divorce Show. I'm going to come to you and speak about the top 3 reasons for divorce. I want you to stay till the end because this might be an issue you could be dealing with in divorce or something you need to be aware of in your marriage. All right. So listen up. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you can know the videos and the other topics and things that we have coming up. Okay. Life After Divorce is the #1 show concerning life, love, and happiness after divorce. I'm Tracy Bryant. I actually left my marriage in 2022. I left my marriage, I left my home and my business at the right age of 56. And it was a revolutionary stance on what a good wife is supposed to be, right? Everybody thinking the good wife is supposed to stick and stay no matter what, she's supposed to work it out. Well, I did want to work it out. I exhausted every effort to make my marriage work, but I didn't have the support, the contribution, and the participation of my then husband. So there was nothing else for me to do but go seek my happiness and find my ultimate life that I'm living now in this freedom state. I mean, I had no idea that divorce could feel so good. And I'm not advocating divorce. If you can make your marriage work, by all means, do it. And if you have a partner, a husband or wife, spouse, lover that is participating and contributing in creating some solidarity, creating some security and safety, who is also a visionary and working on that relationship in that marriage, I say by all means, stick and stay. But if there's no other recourse, honey, go ahead and pack your things and go be happy. I'm a supporter and an advocate of life, love, and happiness after divorce. So here are the top 3 reasons that people usually divorce. And one of them is communication problems, communication challenges. That is the most common reason that couples divorce. It is poor communications. When partners and couples and lovers struggle to effectively communicate their needs and their feelings, it can become frustrating. Misunderstandings, that's what it leads to. Misunderstandings and conflicts end up arising, which often lead to emotional distance and unresolved issues. Many times, not even just even partnerships, marriages, friendships. You have great friendships, great partnerships, and great marriages have all succumbed to levels of poor communication. I just had a slack acquaintance slash friendship that I just had to release because of the inability to communicate. Poor communication. Most of the time when we're communicating our needs and when it includes the other person's inability to show up for us, we will focus on what we need more than what we're giving. And a lot of times that causes an imbalance in the relationship because now you may feel like you're giving more than you're receiving, right? So as you go to communicate your needs to your partner and you don't feel heard or you don't feel understood, this can cause a real strain in the marriage. Or you might not just be being heard at all. Like you might not even be being respected. Like I know for me, I didn't feel at some point in my marriage, I didn't even feel like my voice was even respected. Like, it wasn't even taken into consideration at some point in the marriage, right? So when I get there, it's like it's gonna fail, you know. So also infidelity, that's the number two reason. Infidelity, and a lot of times that could come from the communication problems. The communication is challenged. You don't feel heard. You might not feel respected. You might not feel that your feelings are even valid, or you're not being validated in the marriage, in the relationship. This can cause a person, such as your spouse or yourself, to seek someone else to fulfill that need. So cheating and betrayal in a relationship, in a marriage, is a leading cause of divorce as well. So the trust is broken, and many couples find it really hard to come back to one another and rebuild after one partner has been unfaithful, after one partner has stepped out, after the partner has violated the marriage vows, right? So emotional and physical affairs can deeply damage a marriage. And I'm going to say that one more time. Emotional. You don't have to have a physical affair for it to be considered infidelity. Emotional infidelity is just as high and just as big as a physical infidelity. Let's understand that. If you are, or your mate is very concerned or conscious of someone else's security and safety and whereabouts and more, that isn't part of your marriage or your family structure, this can lead to some detrimental issues in your marriage. You are violating what you and your spouse have, right? So also financial strain. Oh my goodness, this one right here. Money problems. That is another leading cause of divorce. Money problems, such as disagreements with overspending, financial instability, financial secrets. That's a big one. Financial secrets, as well as different financial priorities. This can create major tension in a marriage. Financial strain can lead to stress and conflicts that erode in the relationship over time. Financial strain, one is creating and reproducing finances, and the other one isn't. It's not so much that the other one, one could be creating and producing finances more than the other. That's not it. It's the contribution of one to another. Is one more lazy? Is one lacking in the area? Can the other spouse do more? And they're consciously and purposely not doing more and allowing the other spouse to take on all the financial weight of the relationship. That was a big part of why I had to leave my marriage. All of these reasons. Infidelity, it was some emotional infidelity there. There was too much conversation with too many women for me. I might not have stepped out physically that I know of, but it was too many conversations for me, baby. It was just too many late night conversations for me, and I just couldn't deal with it. Communication was a big one. Communication problems. Us not being able to relate one another in a calm style and fashion, and be emotionally intelligent, using our words to heal and not to hurt. That was very, very important to me, right? So check these three things before you decide to say I do. Please take into account communication problems, infidelity, and financial strain are the top three reasons that people get divorced. Okay. So this is Tracy, the Sacred CEO. I want you to go ahead and I want you to share, and I'd love for you to subscribe to our channel. And also, if you are a woman over 40 who is divorced or you are divorcing, join our Facebook community. It is a closed group for women over 40 who is divorced, and it is called the Rebirth Collective Community. Go check us out. It is a safe, sacred space where women get together. We share, we go through and speak about our different transitions, as well as continuing to reinvent ourselves after divorce. If you'd like to be part of our email list, join us at lifeafterdivorceshow.com and go ahead and sign up for our email list. Thank you so much. I enjoyed speaking with you today. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so that you can have the support you need for life, love, and happiness after divorce. Peace and blessings. Join our safe and supportive community for women who are over 40, recovering from divorce, and in the process of a reinvention and finding happiness. The Rebirth Collective.